May Gavanan, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Talisian. There you are, and here I am. And today, on Sword and Sorcery Sunday, we are doing Lord of the Rings Online. Now, we are currently in the Entwash Vale, making our way through the Riders of Rohan expansion, and I think we'll be heading to Fanghorn Forest and the Ents a little later today. One of the things that I wanted to do while we're getting into game, however, is I wanted to start a little new section on my stream. I'd like to take a quick moment to acknowledge some of the in-game events that the players are doing. And one of the first ones I want to acknowledge is Winterstock, that is currently going on right now on the Peregrine server. It's right outside of Ered Luin, and what it is a collection of bands that'll be going through Monday evening. And they're playing out on the stage out near now Ered Luin. Let me see if I can remember where exactly here. Ered Luin, Farron's Court. That's it, Farron's Court. And they'll be doing music, and it'll be all day today and tomorrow out on the Peregrine server. So please join them if you like in-game music, if you like player events. And also, if you have more player events that you'd like for me to promote at the beginning of my streams, please hop on my Discord server in the LOTRO channel and post on them there, or send me a quick email at talisian@gmail.com with the title on it, LOTRO Events, and I'll go ahead and make sure that the information gets put out here on my streams. So again, that's on my Discord server, link is down below, or send me an email at talisian, T-A-L-I-S as in Sam, E-I-A-N, at gmail.com with the subject line LOTRO Events, and I'll make sure it gets notified on here and let everybody know. Now, getting on into game, currently we are, I think we're at the tail end of LI Reward Track Season 16 right now. Yeah, we've got about 44 days from the looks of it, from the time remaining. And let me see where I'm at right now. I think I'm right up here at almost at 50. Yep. So I got a couple I can claim. Sealed Tracery and a Decorated Coffer of Ancient Script. Very, very good to have. By the way, that LI Reward Track is one of the best ways I have found to pick up Ancient Script, to get traceries, and to get those cracked and tokens that you get in order to use them in order to get the higher level traceries. So always remember to check your LI reward track, and also every quest that you do from level 45 on, once you hit Moria, gives you experience on that track. So it's a good way to build up along the track. Plus there are also good rewards. You get you can also get let's see, where is it here? Yes, you can get in Embers of Enchantment and Figments of Splendor, which are used to getting some of the costumes from the vendors that you'll find that appear around the world at random times. You also get Ancient Script, which is used to buy the traceries as well. So it's a very important thing to get. Hey, Poteen. Hey, Destiscardo. How you doing? Two pets. What's that about, Destiscardo? Poteen, good to see you, my friend. All right, so let me go ahead now and... Oh, actually, we got one more thing I want to get started here. We've got multiple free Hobbit presents available. Rewards from the LI. Ooh, there are 2 pets that are available? How far down are they? We'll have to... Yeah, because I'm only up to 47 right now. So I have a ways to go. Probably, let me guess, probably 50 and 100 is my guess. Legendary Coffer of the Blue Drakeling, yes. Contains a cracked tracery token and the Tome of the Blue Drakeling at 50. And 100, the Deep Claw Whelps. There you go. So you can pick up two unique pets from working on your Legendary Items Reward Track Season 16. One at level 50 and one at level 100. And I think I am fairly close to level 50 right now. Yeah, I'm working on 47, so I'll probably get it. I don't know if I'll get it today because I've never gotten that many before, but I should get it fairly soon. But thank you very much, Destiscardo. I appreciate that. But as I was saying, every day is a Hobbit's birthday, and because it's that, we are the fortunate ones to get the presents, and it looks like I'm eligible for not only a silver present, but a gold one as well. So let's see what we get here. The first one is a silver present, 50 Virtue XP, and a gold piece worth of copper scraps. And the other one, 200 Virtue XP and the Bull Roarer Took statue from the holiday events. Nice. So we'll go ahead and definitely use those. I got a bunch of stuff I got to clean up too. So let's use these. Okay. Oh, and also I get medallions too, which is always good for picking up other goodies. What is it? 10 medallions and the snow-laden statue a Bull Roarer Took. So we'll go ahead and throw that up in my housing thing for a little later on. And I got a bunch of stuff I didn't even clear out. Oh, Jojo High Level, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the channel. I've got a bunch of stuff I got to clear out here, so let's go ahead and get rid of these real quick. Can't use that. The jeweler case is going to get saved. The scholar cases, I don't know if I need, how much scholar stuff I need. One. Oh, I can use that. No, already known. Already known. Ah, the parable recipe. Next induction cannot be interrupted. Used for lore masters. Okay. I may throw a few of those up on the market for people. Woodworker scroll we don't need. Metalsmith scroll we don't need. Cook scroll cases will get saved. And I got 2 tailor cases. Let's see if any of I need those. Oh, nope, and nope. And then there's the sealed tracery, which we'll go ahead and throw into my bank. I'm almost up to the point now where I think I need to reforge my weapon again. Because I went ahead and burnt through a lot of my traceries and stuff a little while ago. But I think it's almost time. Sealed tracery, that goes there. The ancient script. Now, you can only hold 10,000 ancient script. I have 3,400, so we can go ahead and use that. And 5, 10, 13. Let's go ahead and sell all this stuff off. Clear off my inventory. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Ah, no, we need to go ahead and make sure we save these, because those aren't going to go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. There we go. All right, so inventory's cleared out. Rewards given out. Let's see. We are currently out in the Entwash Vale. We are near the ruins of Thornhope. And what we were doing is we've rescued some of these people. And we were in the process of finishing up a few quests that are in that area. Oh, I completed a deed. Ah, Book 3, Volume 3, Book 11, Forward. I completed that quest, and they're just catching everything up right now. Westmanet Iron Coin, which will be used to get certain things in the when we get to the western lands of Rohan. 5 more LOTRO points. That's good. So there's the 5 points, which we'll go ahead and throw up on my screen since I picked them up today. Always a good way to get started when you pick up a few LOTRO points. And I picked up some new mail. From Horn. Danger faces West Rohan. Ah, this is the breadcrumb quest for the next part of the Rohan expansion, so we'll worry about that a little later. We're going to close that out right now. So, right now, we are working on a quest for Thane Beodnorth, the son of Wolfrod, who was the son of the Thornhope's son of the Thane of Thornhope before he passed away when the orcs invaded.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
It is intolerable. My people have all been but destroyed by the orcs, and now we must resort to burning their bodies to prevent their defilement. Let the orcs burn as well, then. Will you join us as we take revenge upon the orcs? Together we will drive them forth from Thornhope and into ruin. Absolutely. Thanks. I'm a beginner on Glamdring with a Guardian. Congratulations. Welcome to the game, and I hope you enjoy the Guardian. And I hope to have a good trip by Middle-earth because of my dwarf. I'm kind of confused, but I want to go easy for now. Yeah. Honestly, take your time. Enjoy. One of the things that I highly recommend, if you really just want to sit down and make this a very cozy, explorative MMO and keep things somewhat challenging, there's an item that I recommend you pick up from the store for 100 LOTRO points. It's an experience disabler. In-game item is called the Stone of the Tortoise. What it does is it stops all XP from monster kills and quest completions. You can still gain it from doing crafting. So if you're still crafting, you'll gain XP. But it'll freeze your XP, so you'll stop gaining it from monster kills and quest completions. In fact, I'm going to be using it some as we move forward, because I'm going to, the way I play too, I'm a very casual, slow player. I'll be outpacing things very quickly. And so when things get a little too, when I get a little too far advanced, when a lot of the mobs start turning green and such, I'll probably throw that on there for a while and catch them up a bit so that they stay difficult. So just keep that in mind. It's only 100 LOTRO points, very easy to get. I just picked up 5 today from finishing a deed. And it's an Experience Disabler, I think is the title in the store. But in the in-game name is Stone of the Tortoise. And I think you can search for Tortoise and find it, I think. I'll actually have to check that. So, and then I also have a quest to turn in. This is an instanced. So let us away then for Thornhope. Unbridled Wrath. We are going to be accompanying him into Thornhope. So let's go ahead and let me get buffed up before we do that. Because I am on the Angmar server. One of the nice things about the Angmar server, though not necessarily in instances, is that you can find the lesser Nazgul will all of a sudden decide they want to come over and spoil your party. So I want to go ahead and make sure I'm buffed up and ready for that. Okay, now let's head on to Thornhope.
Ruin! Rack and ruin! These orcs and uruks have brought ruin to my home, and I will bring ruin to them. If it were not for that tree, or was it a giant tree? No matter! If it had not saved me, I would not be alive to take my revenge.
Time is short, so is hope.
Let us bring death and ruin to the destroyers. Let us take blood for the blood of the fallen. Let the waters run black with the groom of the orcs. And I need to fight alongside Bjornrith and Wadale on the first leg of the attack. And they must survive this assault. This is the part where I get to have fun. Love waylaying orcs. Angum? Who the heck is Angum? We must rest a moment, but not long. We have much to do. Alright. Nope. I don't need a moment of rest. I'm ready to go forth. It's one of the reasons why I like being a hunter. I can take things out very, very easily. It's always lots of fun for me. There we go. Let me heal up real quick here. There we go. We have taken the mead hall, or what is left of it for the moment. Let us rest here. He still doesn't want to rest. What a Kai Captain. Let's see if I can one-shot him. Boom. Oh, a black Uruk warrior. There we go. He's down. Haha. They were talking about taking a rest, and here I was killing mobs. Well, it has been a week since I played. My partner and I went out of town for a bit, so I was looking forward to this session today. Here we go. You've done well, but there are too many orcs for one assault. Yeah, they're already starting to respawn.
Hope we will find aid in time.
There are too many orcs to dislodge from the city with but one assault. We must retreat and recuperate for the next assault. Let us return to camp and prepare for another assault.
Aid the horse lords.
There are too many orcs to disperse with but one attack, but I will not rest until the remainder have been slain or driven off. You have my thanks for your assistance. I picked up some level 50 runes, too. That's good. Go ahead and use those right away. And woodworker I don't need. And the scholars can I use? Yes, I can. Potion of fervor. All right. I think this is a repeatable quest. Yes, the Unbridled Wrath is a repeatable quest. I can come in here and pick it up multiple times to pick up extra faction. But one quest he does have, and I still have to go back and do some others, is Hope from Thornhope. So we'll go ahead and pick up that one.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
If I am to see these survivors safely to Earworth, a safe path must be made. Mounted scouts from the enemy roam the Vale and would prevent a significant hindrance to our journey south. Would you hunt these scouts and defeat a few so we may leave here in relative safety? If you bring me their spears, it will be a great aid for my people to defend themselves should the need arise. I can do that. And then the other quest he have is the repeatable one, which I'm not going to worry about. But I do have a couple of other quests that I need to go back into Thornhope for. Some of the survivors are looking for certain safe items for them that they needed, like a blanket and a dress. I need to defeat their Matamakar, the Reaper. So I'll be heading back into Thornhope and taking care of some of that stuff really quick before I head on with the next part of my questing. And Grish was one of the ones that I needed to defeat. Back up a little bit so I can see better. Bideroy was another one I wanted to keep. Ah, there's some of the items that I needed to find right here. Rana's cloak. And Frana's pillow. I need to find Frana's robe. And that's the last item that I need. Now, can I actually, is it inside? Do I go inside to get that? Nope. I think it's right there. Well, that's a different one. Leofrin's doll. We'll go ahead and grab that. Company. Shadowy Wraith. And he's down. 2 Tattered Shadows. I have a bunch of those. I need to actually go find Amelia and spend those. Those, and I picked up a Morgul coin on the last Nazgul raid that I did too. So let me get my speed buffed up too. There we go. There we go. Still need to find a bunch of items. Come on, there we go. Come on, target. There we go. Matamacar, that's one of the ones that I need. And he's down. And he's down. There's more of the items that I need to find. And a backpack. What's in the backpack? Some scarn, a club, and some hides. I can definitely use those. And there's the boy's blanket that I need. And the girl's dress. That's another one of the sets that I need, so that set is complete. Okay, must be up here. We'll make another loop around, see if I can find the rest of those items that I need. Might be back here. No, I don't see it. Let's see, that is Frana's robe, a noble's endeavor. Let's search for that real quick. So I can figure out where I need to find those items. The robe is on the porch of the mead hall due east from the cloak. It is hidden by the low wall of the porch. Ah, that's why I couldn't find it, because I didn't actually look on the porch of the mead hall. Now there's an ornate cache. That's good for scholarly supplies. Can definitely use those. And there's Frana's robe right there. That's the last one of that collection that I need. Now, Treasures of the Master is another one that I need. And those are all within the meat hall itself. Okay, so that makes sense. Yep, right there. There's his treasure box. Well, let's get it so I can see. Here's Wolfrod's ring. The coffer. And the seal. There we go. And now I need to defeat Rukaz for a Horse Lord's revenge. As soon as I can spell would be nice. Be nice if I actually learned how to spell. You know, it's one of those things. See where he is at. Rukaz is found inside the western wall, collapsed tower. Okay. Ah, he's right there. Not that far away. Let's see, where is he? Where is he? Over here, maybe? Ah, how about right there in front of me? It's always nice when they just magically right appear in front of you, so... And that's all the quests from all of the people who I've rescued from Thornhope. So we'll go ahead and head back there, and then we'll work on the orc spears that he needs. Except there's one rider right there. And there's a new quest. Ooh, defeat Mokruk, a mounted menace. Mokruk, captain of the enemy's mounted scouts, may be found somewhere in the northern part of the Entwash Vale. You shall find and defeat Mokruk, captain of the enemy's mounted scouts. Sure, I could definitely do that. But let's go ahead and turn in these quests that I've got first. And that gives me 3 of the 8 spears I need already. Now, these are all the people that I rescued at the end of my last stream from Thornhope, and they all had little items and stuff that they needed, and that was what I was just clearing up. So we'll go ahead and start turning them all in here.
Our mission is dire.
He was the one who wanted me to get rid of those named orcs. Ah, I am satisfied then. You have my gratitude. Let's get out of the trees here a little bit. Waddell, he needed me to... I think he wanted me Death to the Reaper. He was one of the ones...
You to these lands.
You have my gratitude. The spirits of my children can now have peace. Aguila wanted me to bring some items.
The Tunlandings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
Aguila sobs, but pauses her weepings long enough to take her family's belongings from you. She looks at you in surprise. Thank you, stranger. These belong to my husband and children. My thanks to you. And Leofrun wanted her doll.
My friend's papa never came home from the war.
The Earthworm clutches the doll to her breast. Oh, thank you, kind hunter. Do you think you could find my mama and papa? Nay, I suppose not. The girl begins to weep again. Mathilde wanted me to Treasures of the Master, bring those things that I got from inside of the mead hall.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
It is a wonder these things remain. This seal, especially, is a great token of the House of Thornhope. You should present these to the Thane at once. I thank you. And I will do that after I return Frana's items to him.
We keep safe these lands. For how long?
I suppose I must be grateful, but you have performed your duty well. These trifles must do, I suppose. And that is 60 quests within the Entwash Vale. And I've earned some LOTRO coins and the title, Entwash Vale Adventurer. Like I said, just by playing the game, you can earn LOTRO points to pick up items in the store, that like the Stone of the Tortoise that I mentioned before. Like that one gave me another 5 LOTRO points. And now we'll go ahead and turn in those items to the Thane.
Our mission is dire.
Bjornorth's gaze seemed distant and unfocused. After a moment, his eyes focus and he sees your gift. You say Mathilde asked you to bring these to me? She was always a good girl, sweet of disposition. I will treasure these as the last heirlooms of the House of Thornhope. That you will. Alright, so now I need to pick up some more... horse spears. And I need to try to find Muckrook. Let's see if I can find him on the map real quick. Looks like he's due west in that general area. So we'll just head due west, try to pick him up, and we'll pick up the rest of the spears while I'm doing that. And we'll go ahead and mount up on my war steed. I'll set that as my quest guide focus. I'm heading in the right direction. And we'll go ahead and pick this up real quick. I will say this. The fact that the 64-bit servers have definitely made riding on horseback a lot easier. I don't really enjoy it as much, but it does make it easier. It does make it easier, so. And it looks like I've got a couple of XP points to spend, so we'll go ahead and go to mounted combat and traits, and I've got 1 point available, so we won't worry about it. Anytime you make any updates to your traits, it automatically kicks you off the horse, and I'd rather stay on horseback right now. Oh, knocked me off my horse. Hi, that's the first time that's happened. Okay, so I need to find Martuk. Which way is he now? Oh, he's not that far away and that way. He's right over here. Ah, there he is. See if I can one-shot him. 9,000 points, probably not. But I will defeat him that way, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn in these 2 quests. And he should be right over here, I think. Yep, there he is. So we'll do the mounted menace first. He wanted the spears to help defend his people.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You've rendered us a service unasked for once again. The defeat of this little captain will be of great help to us. Thank you. Oh, that was for defeating the named that I just did. So this one is now for the spears.
Will you aid the horse lords?
You have brought me more spears than we need, but that is well, for it means that if one spear is broken, we have replacements. Thank you for your aid, my friend. And I think that's all of the help from Thornhope that I can give. Because I don't think he has another quest for me. Oh, he does. One more. Smoke and ashes.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
It occurs to me now that I recall seeing smoke and ashes in the air near the eaves of Fanghorn while I was wandering back from Blackthorn's grove. Now that I consider it, it seems strange, for the forest there was not burned, and my folks seldom go so close to Fanghorn. Will you journey to that place? It is west of here, and learn if my memories are true and not simply imaginings of my maddened mind. I can do that. There's nothing more that I can actually do to help Fanghorn, or to help Thornhope, except for the repeatable anyway. So let us head over there and see what we can find out. There we go. Alright, let's see about you real quick here. Oh, one shot him. Nice. And I'm picking up extra Steed XP. You get bonus, you get Steed XP regardless from when you have the Steed, but you get bonus if you actually complete the quests and kill mobs while mounted. But honestly, it's so easy to max out that it's not all that important. And I really don't like to use it for a lot of the stuff anyway, because it is such a... It's a lot easier for me to kill as a hunter off my horse than it is on it. Right there. That's the quest right there. Smoke and ashes. Mysterious old man. Okay, so we'll talk to this mysterious old man. Hello, Mr. Mysterious Old Man. Ah, I have been waiting for you. Yes, I know you. And you know me, though you may not realize it yet. I have heard from Blackthorn, an Ent of Fanghorn, that you have been aiding young Bjornorth of Thornhope. His hopes of restoring his home, alas, are in vain. At least until this war is ended and the orcs have been driven forth. Nevertheless, there are a few things that you may yet do to hasten the victory of the free peoples of Rohan. Well, that's good to know. If you truly wish to give Thane Beornworth and his people hope of surviving the orc invasion, you'll need to cut off the orcs from reinforcement. To the northeast of here, there is an encampment of goblins and wargs called thru. The goblins there came down from Moria in pursuit of that company of which you know, but of which I will not name, and were pressed into service by Sauron's Uruk-hai. Enter thru and deal with the captain of the goblins, Zahn. Cut the head from the serpent, and the body will die. Return to me when this deed is done. I can do that. Alright. So let's go ahead and head there into thru and defeat Zan. And it's not that far away. It's only about 400 meters away. It looks like it's on the edge of the Fanghorn forest, too. Ah. Oh, great. The trees are alive with the sound of rustling. Ah, here's the encampment right here. Ah, and that completed the boar hunter of Eastmanet. The wide plains of Rohan are known for their extraordinary boars. And there is also an advanced deed for that, I do believe. Nope, maybe not. But it is worth 2,000 virtue XP. I definitely won't say no to that. And I don't need that. I already have that. And here's thru. Minions of Moria, new instant quest. Goblins can be found at thru, northeast of Eomer's Vengeance in the Entwash Vale. You should defeat as many of the goblins as you can to further the cause of Thane Beornworth and the survivors of Thornhope. It wants me to defeat 10 of them. As soon as I can gain access, I will definitely defeat. Looks like there's another quest there too. Because I can already see the gold quest symbol. I just gotta find this entrance here, like that. There we go. And it looks like I need to get rebuffed here real quick. And we'll go ahead and use fire oil this time. There we go. It looks like I have a new quest, Fangs a Million. Wargs can be found at thru, northeast of Eomer's Vengeance. You should defeat as many of the wargs as you can to further the cause of Thane Beornworth and the survivors of Thornhope. I need to defeat 8 of them. And there's Zan right there. I wonder if I can just one-shot him from here. Boom! How about that? Always nice when you can one-shot a foe like that. Let's see if there's anything worth... Oh, there's a backpack in here. We'll grab that. And I've already defeated the goblins, too. So now I just need to complete the fangs... So I just need some wargs. Like right there. I still need 4 more wargs. There's an ornate cache over there. And there's 3 wargs right there. Let's see if I can pick them off. How about that? 3 at one time. I'm happy with that. We'll grab this ornate cache, which is more scholarly supplies. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Shadowy. Let's get the Moria Warg dead first so I can take him out. Boom! There we go. 2 more tattered shadows, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like that's the end of that quest, so now I need to go back to the mysterious old man and talk to him. We'll go ahead and mount up and head back. Yumer's Vengeance. Ahoy there, old man. So we'll do Fangs a Million first. You've gathered quite a collection of warg's teeth, but for what purpose I cannot guess, nor do I care. Nevertheless, they prove that you've either slain a number of wargs, so that there are now a great many toothless wargs on the loose. I like the latter more than the former. Ah, you have proven every bit as valuable as I believed you would. Well done. I have one more task for you, and it is one that will win you great favor with the Rohirrim. Well, I'm always up for that. The treasure of Rohan. The true treasure of the Rittermark lies in one of its most royal bloodlines, the Mideras, lords of the horses. While most of the wild horses of Rohan are not of pure Mera stock, they all share in the bloodline, making them highly desirable to all. Long has Mordor raided the herds of Rohan, taking the black horses and slaughtering the rest. I have learned that the orcs from Mordor are preparing to attack a herd not far from here, to the southeast. You must not allow those noble beasts to be taken or slaughtered. Speak with me again if you are willing to go to their offense. Note, this instance is meant to be run with mounted combat. It may be run on foot, but it will be considerably harder. Well, we will try. Let me make sure I am all buffed up. Cooked fortifying trail. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. Cooked food. Let's just use another cooked food real quick. That'll reset that timer to 10 minutes. There we go. You must hurry if you are to save the horses.
The true treasure of Rohan does not lie in silver or gold, but in the herds of the noble horses which roam the plains of the Rittermark. Descended from the Mayoras, these great beasts are prized by all, including the Dark Lord.
Thieves and hunters are attacking from the northeast. Where are they? That's the end of the line. So they've got to be back over here. That's weird. I went northeast and I didn't see them. Alright, so where did they go? Ah, there they are. Thieves and hunters are approaching from the northwest. All right, where are you? Ah, there they are. Thieves and hunters are attacking from the northeast. Where are you? There you are. Northwest. And it looks like the leader is with them this time. There we go. Ah, there he is. Gotta hurry. Gotta target him. Oh, come on, there we go. Shadowfax has a quest for me? Ah, the Lord of the Mares whinnies and shakes his mane as you approach. When he calms, he looks upon you with regal approval. Well, thank you, Shadowfax. I appreciate that. Shadowfax's companions rear and gallop off in the direction of Eomer's vengeance, where you must now return. The old man is gone. Still have to need to find one more survivor in Thornhope, but I think I'm not going to worry about that quest later. Well, actually, I have to head that way anyway, because I have to talk to Thane Beornorth about the rescuing of Shadowfax and the saving of the horses, so... So we will see. It was nice that I had a chance to save Shadowfax.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You discovered the source of the smoke and ashes, and you say that a battle was fought there, that the bodies of orcs were burned. That would mean the Rohirrim were victorious. This old man you speak of sounds much like Saruman. It is said that he goes to and fro with such disguise. However, why would he send you to kill the captain of the goblins if he is behind the invasion, as you say? As well. His tidings saved the wild herds from the orcs of Mordor. I cannot believe any evil of the man.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
I am curious as to what happened at the battlefield that you discovered. Clearly, there was a conflict between the riders of the Mark and the orcs. But what brought the riders there to begin with? And who was that old man that you found there? I bid you to return to the site to see if we can find any answers to this mystery. Okay. At the edge of Fanghorn. Is there an advanced four? No, there's not an advanced four, so I will leave him alone. Oh, here's Eomer's vengeance. Need to seek. You find nothing of note, but see a campfire smoke in the west. Perhaps there will be witnesses to the battle that happened here. Actually, let me go ahead and... let me throw that one up there too, because that's the actual Book 9, Chapter 3. Take a quick second here. Right there, that must be where I need to go. Hey, Stardugo, how you doing? You have discovered a friendly-looking fishing encampment. Provisioner, supplier, forge master. Doing well, doing well. First time back in game in a little while, so playing a little catch-up. Currently on the edge of Fanghorn Forest in the Rohan. And made it up to a fishing encampment just outside of Eomer's Vengeance. Trying to see what these people had found out, if they saw anything. At the edge of Fanghorn.
What brings you to these lands?
Hail, traveler. You seek the answers to the battle that took place away east, do you? We do not know ourselves. We were out fishing the night it took place, but I imagine it was a fearsome battle. The smoke billowed black and high. I'm sorry I could not tell you more, but do sit and share stories with us of your travels.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Welcome, welcome. All the free folk are welcome, especially those handy with a weapon. The fish of the Entwash are plenty, but the dangers are great. We steer clear of the forest, but most enemies are wise enough to steer clear of us as well, for this is a fell place. Hold a moment. You are here because you wish to go into the forest? Are you mad? I know not what spell is upon you, but I suppose it is in your head to lose. We lost our boat downriver, so this is not the way to go. You had better go into the small clearing, which you will see gaping black at you as you follow the edge of the trees west of here. Enjoy what little is left of your life. Find your way into Fanghorn and search for signs of life. Oh, really? You want to play that game with me, huh? Well, come on back. There you go. All right, so let's see if we can find a way into Fanghorn. Looks like the Ents did a good job of blocking it off. There we go. And it looks like we just found our first Ent, Ashlim. Doesn't look so good. The Ent is silent, or is there a faint rumbling voice that you perceive as you approach? It's difficult to say, but you believe this Ent wishes to communicate with you, sleepy and tree-ish as he seems. This is a strange tree that you have found. Rather, it is not a tree at all, but a very still, tree-like Ent. He does not acknowledge you for a moment, but he becomes gradually aware that he regards you with slow, keen eyes. It is clear to your travel-weary eyes this is no ordinary tree. This is an Ent. He is strangely silent compared to the others that you have seen. His eyes are sleepy, but he holds your own eyes with a searching green depth. Your gaze removes to this quiet creature's eyes, and soon strange thoughts begin to seep into your mind. And I started the quest of the Eves of Fanghorn. I need to complete 40 quests in order to pick up some LOTRO points, some golden tokens, a title, and some virtue XP. All right, well, let's see what can be seen into the depths of the Ents caves. You have the sensation of recalling a memory that is not your own.
The Ent Ashlim wishes to relay a memory to you, for something troubles his slow, sleepy mind.
Observe the small creatures in Ashlim's memory. Looks like they're hobbits. Ah, this is a stuffy old place, isn't it, Pippin? I want some air. I wouldn't mind finding some fresh water or a hot meal either after all that ordeal with the orcs. But I don't think stopping here will get us any of it. Come, Mary. Up you go. I only hope my legs obey. I really cannot catch my breath in this place. There we go. If the maps in Riverdale speak true, we may find a river this way, toward the southwest. Splendid. Try not to get us too lost, Master Brandybook. The air is really unnaturally dim and dense in here. Just look at all those trailing, sagging beards of lichen. But surely this is not so unwholesome as Bilbo's description of Mirkwood. The sun must peep in sometime. This place does not feel black or evil. It's just tree-ish. Frightfully so. Then the small creatures were too far out of earshot to observe. So the hobbits went through this way. Ashland's memory goes no further, for the halflings walked out of the range of his hearing. The small creatures interested Ashland, exciting his curiosity, for he had never laid eyes on their like before. You believe you understand what just happened. You were given a memory from deep within the eyes of the Ent, something he saw that he wants to know about. This Ent has grown too sleepy, too tree-ish to solve the riddle of his memory. Will you help him? Tracking some hobbits. This tree-ish Ent has decided he is curious about the creatures he saw, hobbits with whom he known to be Meriadak Brandybuck and Peregrine Took of the Shire. Ashlam's inquisitive gaze speaks plainly. He wishes to know whether these hobbits have gone and what fate they have met, and are they safe? You find yourself wondering the same thing. Well, my friend, I will go see what I can find out. I have a direction they headed at least, so I can head that way. Company. Back off. Two more tattered shadows. There's a Fanghorn bat. There's another one of the Huorns. Like they headed this way. The next new quest, watch your step. Roots can be found along the Entwash and Fanghorn. You should defeat treacherous roots along the riverbanks, and you need to defeat 12 of them. Okay. I have come to the banks of the Entwash. Looks like I found some of their footprints. Found a hobbit footprint in the mud. Did they come over to the other side? Probably not. No, I don't think they came this way. Let's head back across. There's another twisted root. And there should be another Huorn right there. Another strangling root. And there's the 8th root that I need. And there's number 9 and 10 right there. And number 11. And number 12. And the next Hobbit footprint is right there. You have cleared many of the treacherous tangling roots growing along the Entwash. Looks like a pair of hobbits may have paused here to wash their cares away in the clear water. Okay. Ah, new deed, Eves of Fanghorn Exploration. I made it to the Hail Gap. And a new quest, Exploring is Thirsty Work. So the deed has me find 5 areas within Fanghorn Forest for 5 LOTRO points, some marks, the Explorer Fanghorn title, and some Virtue XP. And the remote quest, turnips and fresh water can be found along the Entwash River in the Hail Gap. You should collect freshwater edible plants while they are still available, for you do believe these necessities will not be readily found within Fanghorn. Okay. I can do that. So I need to find turnips and fresh water. Well, there's some of the wild turnips. And it looks like I need to get rebuffed up here real quick. We'll go ahead and use the light oil this time. I prefer using light oil because what it does is it reduces the chance that I'm going to get hit. I know the pure damage may be better, but I do enough damage on my own that I'd rather just save my own hide every now and then. And there's one of the first of the wild turnips, and I need 5 of those. Okay, let's go ahead and get the rest of the turnips. And then we'll go ahead and find out where those hobbits went. You've collected ample water and food, should it come in handy while in this wild place. It may be long before you look upon another market vendor. And it looks like I found their boat. This doesn't look good, though. Let me go back real quick. Merry and Pippin's trackings are over here. There we go. Hobbit footprint. The footprints, this footprint points away from the river now, following a low path through the wood. All right, well, let's go ahead and follow that right now, because I do need to find the hobbits. Find the hobbits, find the hobbits. Company. Two more tattered shadows. I don't know, Destiscardo. I wish I knew. I'm not wearing my summon Nazgul ring, so I have no idea how I keep getting them. I think the server determines it by kills, though. The more kills you rack up, the faster that you get spawns. That's how honestly how I think it is. And I do tend to kill a lot when I'm playing my hunters, so. Well, I haven't seen one yet, and I'm questing into Sucrofs. Okay, then I must be summoning them all, so that's why you're not getting so. I guess I'll just sit here for a while, and I won't kill anything so that you can get one. Does that sound good? You want me to do that? Okay, so following this path, going deeper into Fanghorn. Crumbs. You find some crumbs. Only a hobbit could stop for a nibble upon the discovery of such a strange hill. Surely they climbed this. All right, so I guess we're heading up the hill. Treebeard's Hill. And there's Gandalf. Always nice when you run into Mithrandir. Well met. This will be a surprising meeting if I had not known that you would appear at this very spot around this very time. But come, let us speak at some length. Do, make yourself comfortable. I wish to speak with you about Fanghorn. I have great faith in your good sense, and I am relying heavily upon it now. I believe your deeds can do much to effect change here in these troubled times. Scattered friends. We do not have much time, but I think you will want to hear my tale. We cannot stay for a spell. Let's do it.
Gandalf has found you deep in the eaves of Fanghorn after you followed the trail of two lost hobbits. He wishes now to allay your worries for the vulnerable halflings, and to tell you all that is afoot in Fanghorn.
Let me share some of my knowledge with you, for I believe that you came to this place tracking 2 old friends. They are friends to me also, and I know what became of them. Believe it or not, this has a great deal to do with you. It just so happens that the hobbits came not long ago to this very hill. I wonder what we'll be able to see from the top of this great hill. I do not know, but I can taste the fresh air already. Oh, that is better. Oh. The sunlight could melt back into the clouds soon. What a pity. I almost like this place with the sun shining upon it. Most like the forest. That is good. Indeed, how uncommonly kind of you. I almost feel I do not like you, but let us not be hasty. Very odd indeed. If I had seen you before I had heard your voices, I should have trodden you, mistaking you for orcs. But I am glad that I didn't, for I liked your voices. Nice little voices. They call to mind something I cannot remember. Very odd you are. If you please, who, rather what, are you? Now, I am an Ent. Fanghorn is my name, or Treebeard in some tongues. You may call me Treebeard. Ah, so Treebeard found our missing halflings. The hobbits are safe with Treebeard, but do you see what I see? The Ents have never seen hobbits before. Even the sleeping Ent you passed was interested in them. The hobbits appear to have made a new friend. The Ents are old, older than me even. They grow tired, tree-ish, sleepy. They care for little of the troubles of the world, but war and doom threaten them, as it threatens us all. They know elf, man, dwarf, Ent, and beast from their old songs. But a creature of the Shire is new and stirs something in their memory. The hobbits will have a great influence on Treebeard, and he on them. But here, the Ents mostly sleep, seeking only in passing memories. But this is where you come to them. Talk to them, my friend. Help their eyes see beyond the span of their roots. I am needed elsewhere, but I believe your influence here will be great. Gandalf believes you have the power to stir the sleeping shepherds of Fanghorn.
Ow.
I trust you with this great deed. I do not know for certain if your efforts will end in change, but I have some hope. Just talk to the Ents that you find, learn of their memories, and help them piece together the riddles that occupy their slow minds. I think I have told you enough, without telling you too much. Let us return to the present. Does that satisfy your curiosity about the fate of the young hobbits? They are in good hands now, safe as can be, and I am deeply relieved that they came to no harm. As for you, will you stay here and do what deeds you can? The force may never be the same, but I believe your actions will change it for the better. Here's main cloak. No. Bracelet of the Wanderer, Might and Vitality, and Fleeing Hobbit leggings. So the Meta's main cloak is the best choice for me, but I don't really need it. So I'll take the most expensive one and just sell it. 14.5 and 14.6. Oh, and one more thing before we part ways. You must not forget about the good Ent who sent you on this fanciful wild goose chase. We cannot start a flood without the first raindrop. Now be sure to tell your sleepy friend all that you saw. Farewell, good hunter. Ask Gandalf about the horse that stands near him. The horse, you ask? Ah, yes, another strange meeting in this strange wood. I do not know of his tale, but he came to me. I believe he seeks his master, but why his master rode this way, I cannot guess. You may ride him. I'm sure he will bear you wherever you need to go. Return to Ashlyn to tell him of the hobbit's tale that you may use the horse near Gandalf for swifter travel. Gandalf found this horse lost in the wood, but is willing to bear you to Ashlyn, more swiftly than you could go on foot. Okay, that sounds good. Ah, right there. The Ent does not speak, but its eyes gleam with a sharp green spark as you relay Gandalf's tale. You did not succeed in waking Ashlyn from his sleepy state, but from his keen gaze you sense that you have appeased his restless curiosity. My next objective is to search the surrounding woods for another sleeping Ent. You've done what you could for Ashlyn. It is now time to seek another sleeping Ent. How about I take care of this Fanghorn? Company. Sorry. Back off. I guess I owe you 2 tattered shadows, huh? It's okay. I'm trying to figure out Highbold. I've yet to build a settlement. Highbold is a fun place. I did it before on the live service before I came over here to Angmar. It's a multi-day quest. There's different things that you can do to help rebuild the town. And you can get more tokens of the Rittermark from doing it. I actually enjoyed it. I like doing quests like that, and I wish they would have done more. I do know for the fact that at least on the Angmar server, that they've gone ahead and sped up the process, so I'll be able to do a lot more to it once I get there. Belius. You discovered another Ent, this one barely different from a tree. He stands still as stone, but regards you with his deep, slow eyes. This Ent is not dissimilar from Ashlyn. It is apparent in his eyes that he mulls upon some memory with interest, but has grown too sleepy to do anything about it but mull. All right, so let's go ahead and observe his memory and see what we can find out. You had the sensation of recalling a memory that is not your own. How rude.
The Ent Bylas wishes to impart a memory upon you, for something has piqued the interest of this sleepy, tree-ish creature.
You are once again observing the memory of an Ent. Someone or something approaches from the opposite direction. Search east of Belius for the source of the sound. Oh. Curse the fools. It is their fault. Leofmar, how I hate this forest. It will be the death of me. A Rohan has limped into the woods, speaking bitterly as he walked. The Ent was apparently concerned about the passage of an injured-looking Rohan man. You feel concerned for him as well, for you know these folk to be generally good sorts. Surely he will need assistance if he has survived in this particularly wild forest. Belial's memory has ended. You must clear your head and return to reality. The Ent looks at you knowingly. It is clear he is curious about what may have happened to this injured man. The Ent's eyes shine with concern for the strange man who passed through his field of vision. You should seek the wounded Rohan at Fanghorn, for he is likely lost, hungry, and hurt. Well, I'm assuming he went this way. Get rebuffed up here. And I'll go and use fire oil again. It's got to be in this general area. Ah, looks like I found his campsite. You found a campsite lately used but empty. First root. The great strangling root was beneath the bedroll and likely attacked the man while he attempted to rest. All right. The injured man was likely frightened away from his makeshift encampment by the menacing tree root that lay in wait there. You should continue your search for clues to the man's whereabouts. This food sack is empty. There's not a crumb in sight. It is clear that the injured man has not had access to any food for quite a while. He may have scrounged for food nearby before abandoning his dangerous little encampment. You see if there's anything edible looking nearby. A reliable test. This bush has recently been picked, but the berries look suspiciously inedible. Bat droppings can be found near the injured man's campsite at the center of the Fanghorn's eaves. You should examine the bat droppings to see if the bats eat the berries in question. And a new quest, nothing but nuisance. Bats are going to be found around the abandoned encampment. Defeat the bats with a little bit harass and annoy. And there's some bat droppings too. There are no berries in these droppings. So we need to find the rest of those berries, and I need to examine some more droppings. Okay, well, I've taken care of the bats that I need to. You've helped to thin the dense population of bats in this part of the forest. Berries in these droppings. The berries here are certainly not edible, or else the bats would have eaten them. It is like the injured man ate the food to only speed his death, not stave it off. Alright, well, let's go back to Belias and see if I can... Maybe he might have an idea. Or I can at least let him know. It might help to waken him, too. You explain to Belias that you have examined several berry bushes and that many have been picked over recently, but it is unlikely that these berries are edible. If these have been eaten by the injured man, his situation may be more dire than what the Ent first beheld. You anxiously implore Belias to wake up and help you track the lost man, but he stubbornly remains silent. You should do whatever you can to wake him, as Gandalf bade you. Please wake up. He remains silent and still, with only his eyes alive to give you a bemused stare. Wake up! Belias has dug his roots too deep. You will have to find and save the injured man alone. Let's hope I'll be able to find him. Uh-oh. This is not good. Company. There's two more. You hear a voice coming from a misty hollow south of the orc camp. Let me find Leofmar first. $426? Alright, then let's not do that one then. Let's go talk to that mysterious voice first. I didn't realize he was that far away. Another Ent. Bald bark. The great creature stares down at you with baleful eyes. Then it speaks again. What are these small creatures that come among the trees? So many. So many. What Gandalf saw to the elf, the man, and the dwarf. Treebeard has his guests, and others come among the trees. Baldbark was told not to let others disturb the meetings. Boom. 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 Elf? He used to know elves. But that was a long time ago, was it not? Hard to say. Room. You should leave. It is not a time for you. Room. Go back at Eomer's Vengeance. I'll talk to Corridon, who's waiting there. So let's go ahead and see if I can find Leofmar. He's quite a way. Well, he's not that far away now. Darn it, I went the wrong way. That's the way I need to go. 642. My quest guide got changed. I don't know why. I thought it's the one I thought I chose. Could be closing in on him. $200 meters. Okay, it looks like I'm almost there. The moon found me? Impossible. I'm cursed. Dying. You must be my death. Have you come to take me away and turn me into a tortured shade? Curse for a coward and an empty quiver. 2 new quests, but I think I've got company nearby. Yep. Let's take care of this company first. Okay, now we can do the quests. First one, a curse for a coward. I am cursed for my cowardice. Do you see how the very trees encircle me, judging my wrongs? The trees are hungry. Save yourself, stranger, and let them devour me. My arrows are spent, and soon they will approach again. Save yourself. Defeat vicious Fanghorn Horns, 10 of them. And an empty quiver. The only thing keeping those trees at bay is fear of my bow. I loosed every arrow at them, but now my quiver is empty. They press nearer and nearer. I think they begin to suspect that I am defenseless. Soon they will be upon me. There is no hope left. So I need to find his arrows, and but I think this is a new quest. Yep, the search for an antidote. Plants that have mild anti-poison properties can be found throughout the forest near Leofmar. You should pick them and hope that they will cure him. Some more of the medicinal herbs, and I found one of the arrows within his body, so that's the Fanghorn's body, so that's good. I'm looking forward to getting there. The story really takes a nice, interesting turn once you get that far. Okay, so there's the medicinal plants. Now I need to defeat 7 more trees. I wish the vicious one, I wish they just spawned vicious ones instead of... I heard something drop. I was just making sure everything was okay. Company. Shadowy. And 2 more tattered shadows. And I need 3 more vicious Hjorns. There's just a regular one. There's 8. Nine. Alright, let's see if I can track it. Beasts and other natural creatures, orcs, trolls, giants, men, and dwarves. Let's see, I think they fall under the passages of nature. Yep. Vicious Fanghorn. Sorry, your tracking target no longer exists. Somebody else must be in this general area killing them, so... And there we go. Now we'll turn to Leofmar. We'll give him the antidote and the arrows. And tell him that the Hjorn had been taken care of. Oh my god, I figured out why I wasn't seeing wraiths. A quest for 1 level from being gray. I just leveled and now most of the things to kill it. Yep. when you will not generate a Nazgul if you're fighting gray or close to gray creatures. That's one big reason why I'm going to be using the Stone of the Tortoise soon, because the stuff is going to be I won't be able to trigger anything, and I really do want to keep getting more Tattered Shadows. So first one, a curse for the coward. It was good of you to help, but they will be back. A curse does not throw up its hands and abandon its purpose because of a minor setback. Death will take me, and I will be a tortured shade, haunted by my crimes. It is hopeless. The search for an antidote. Well, actually, empty quiver first. My arrows. I thank you, my friend. But you should not have done this. It is more than a cursed man deserves. These arrows only postpone my death by a short while. And the search for an antidote. You gently feed the herbs to Leofmar, but you do not see any positive effect. His condition is unchanged. You see, it is a curse. Thank you for your goodness, but you cannot stop my fate. Near death. Hold on one second here. Am I getting attacked again? Now I'm not. Leofmar says no more. The poisonous berries seem to be taking their toll on the poor man. You tried everything you can think of, but there is naught to do but stay with this poor man while he dies. But your train of thought is interrupted by a sudden noise behind you. Go ahead and get rid of these real quick. Talk to Belias. There he is. It is Belias. The Ent has roused himself, and he is here at the dying man's side after all. And just in time, for in the long twig-like fingers of his hand is a small sprig of freshly picked king's soil. This herb will save Leomer's life. You cannot help but marvel at the Ent's kindly curiosity toward the once doomed Rohan man. Belias has wakened himself after all, and he bears a gift of king's soil. What is this herb? I feel better already, with just a gentle scent wafting from its leaves. What is that? A tree behind you? Is it a tree? It has eyes. Why does it regard me so? You give Belias a heartfelt verbal thanks for this miraculous gesture of kindness that has saved a man's life. Belias says nothing and appears to be more asleep than ever. You were so sure that you had done Gandalf's bidding and awakened an Ent, but Belias does not seem to have found any further reason to be awake, now that he has saved the day. I will tell you of my tale of woe, but I promise you wish to undo all the kindness you have done for me when you hear of my cowardice. Let me tell you first that I am no soldier. I have never been a brave man. My duties in my home called me to take the city watch for a night, and I did that duty at least. But I am ashamed to speak of what came after. Let me go ahead and get buffed up before we continue on. I will tell you all, and you will regret ever helping me. I know it.
Leofmar carries a deep guilt with him since his arrival in Fanghorn, one that has led him to believe that he is cursed. He is ready to reveal to you the story behind his regret.
Leofmar describes a watchtower in the settlement of Garsfield in the Sucross and his reluctant post there. Watchtower duty is generally a slow business without much incident, but on this day, the unimaginable happens. No. Something terrible stirs in the fields below. How? So many. What can we ever do against... What now? Orcs! Save us! I gotta see if I can find where he went. Nope, not this way. Maybe this way? Nope. There he is. Leofmar cowers against the side of a building while the town flies into a panic at the prospect of battle. His eyes are wide with the madness of a sudden fear. He looks upon a man who is ready to flee. I am no soldier. Leofmar has escaped from a certain battle and pauses outside of Garsfield's northwest gate. Leofmar has finished the tale of how he's afraid when the armies of orcs began to march across the field, how he sounded his horn to alert Garsfield and then fled in fear of wielding a sword against so many cruel foes. His tale is ended, but to you, it is not a curse-worthy one. He is only a green young man with a farmer's blood in his veins, not a soldier's. He curses himself for running, but there is nothing evil laid upon him but his own regret. Oh, Mournful. Hello, Mr. Mournful. Hello, Mr. Mournful. Oh, hello, Mr. That's... Yeehaw! Now I can take out the Mournful. One shot, come on. Ooh, ah. Oh, come on. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Back off. There we go. There we go. Woo! 6 more tattered shadows. Woo! That one was close. I rode my horse to the edge of the wood, but I would not let it follow me inside. I came here to hide and to die. My poor steed should not meet the fate of a coward. You should whistle for a horse you met earlier, now that you have found his lost master. The horse you met appears, clearly relieved to be reunited with its master. My steed! I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that you found him. I had not even hoped that he was near. Foolish beast. You tell Leofmar of the small boating camp on the edge of the Fanghorn, where he will likely be welcomed with his bow and arrows. I will go there now. Thank you. I am blessed, not cursed, to have so many good folk and creatures looking after me. I will not be afraid anymore. Leofmar will be all right. It would be wise to continue your search for sleeping Ents. About 400 meters away, so let's head over there now. And there's Wisewood. But I do believe before we talk to this next Ent, I am going to have to bring an end to my stream for today. So I would like to thank everybody for joining me today. We've started our way through Fanghorn. I will pick up right here where I left off tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on Twitch. The VOD will be available on my YouTube channel probably sometime tonight or early tomorrow morning. But again, I would like to thank everyone for joining me today, and thank you very much, Destiscardo. Let me see here. I've got a couple people here on my channel. Let me go ahead and let's see who else is doing Lord of the Rings online right now, that I may continue your quests. So let's see who else is doing Lord of the Rings online. Let me see who we got here. There's somebody with one viewer. His name is Fanvermeer. I've never been there before, but you know what? We'll go ahead and raid him. We'll spread the love around. So again, I would like to thank everyone for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful day today. I hope you take care. Hope you're safe or well. And I will see you all very, very soon, my friends. Take care.
Now we gotta give these to this.